என் தம்பிகள் இன்னும் அதிகமாக தான் எனக்கு லவ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. They have only given lot of unconditional love, and I think it's my truly a responsibility to give a film like this. It's been you all must be knowing it's 27 years, but we all have to push ourselves, push the bar little higher and higher. Thanks to Rajamouli sir, he started off everything in 2012, and of course KGF and Kantara has showed us all the way, and how ambitious and how courageous a creator can be, filmmakers can be, and how welcoming audience are in all part of our country to support good content, and that's the only intention Kanguva was made. We all have done something which we have not done before, which we can proudly say. 2.5 years was a very satisfying journey for all of us. In Tamil they say oor koodidan ther ilukka mudiyum, just one person can't pull it. So thanks to KVN Garu, Venkat Garu for coming and filling Gnanavel sir's shoes here. Thank you for being a well-wisher for the longest time, and I'm very happy to share stage here with him, and hopefully we should have a lot more wonderful projects in the future. Thanks to UV Creations, thanks to Jayanti.
See, as you know, it's a film which is released in all languages possible, and whatever is the best possible date is what everybody is hoping and wanting to happen. It is actually not that intention at all. Shivanna is the dearest Anna for me. Hopefully you should be knowing every festival or every day we always had 10-12 films releasing, and I'm hoping like now for Diwali Singham has released and Bulbul has released, and both are collecting 100 crores. And why you think people will go for only one film? Why you think people will boycott one film and not go for one film, or one film will overshadow the other film?
No, we could have released it on 10th only, that was the case.
Yeah, and the film also was not ready, ma'am. The 3D version also was not ready. Even now the censor is still happening. We had also post-production work going on the side. That might have been one reason, but we had so many reasons for the release date. More his effort, I would say, and it was immediately brotherhood. The day he entered, it was not looking like a person who we have looked upon like for the 20 years. He's 3 years senior to me, but it looked like we knew each other for the last 20-30 years, and that's the kind of friendship and warmth he gave all of us. He was a darling to work with. 15 days we had a lot of memories. We were able to share so many memories about his family and my family. Is a complete another family man. Most of the dialogues and most of the conversation was based on our family, and from the date he proposed, the day he met his wife, and how everything happened, and how everybody was supporting in his ups and downs. He's an open book. He's completely an open book where he I don't know. I have never seen such a warm person before. In 5 minutes, we just clicked like that, and he stood so tall for this film. He stood really strong for this film. He gave everything for the climax, for all the stunt sequences. It's not easy to speak another language and act, but he gave everything. Like as I said, it's not about money. It is not about just a job, doing a job and going. Everybody has invested a lot of love for Kanguva to happen. So genuinely not a part of a distribution circle, and I would really wish and would want to, if there is any collaboration, and if somebody is having a meeting and sitting and saying like can we do something together, and if such a conversation happens, I will go to any extent to talk to my distributors, to anybody, and to whatever power I have, I would be a part of that, and I would do that. There's no looking back on that at all. If there's a conversation, I would call anybody. I will knock any doors to make such a thing happen. But it's a different world. Marketing is a different world. Distribution is a different world, and of course, theatre owners. It's a completely different world. To my extent, to whatever power, to my capability, whatever I can do, I will go all out. And that too, Shivanna, I will go all out, and I will be doing.
Hi, this is be a producer of that movie. Surya sir, combinationally Kevin Productions movie. I think I'll ask Surya sir only to answer. I've been a great fan of Surya sir's work. He's one actor, so much of versatility, any role that he takes. He lives in that role and makes us believe that it is not Surya sir, it is that character. Very fond of him. There's not even movie to movie. Somebody was mentioning there's so much of difference. The way he portrays a character is very different. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಶಾರದಾ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ರೋಲೆಕ್ಸಿಂದ ಕಂಗುವಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಬರೋವರೆಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ
genuinely not a part of a distribution circle, and I would really wish and would want to, if there is any collaboration and if somebody is having a meeting and sitting and saying like, no, can we do something together, and if such a conversation happens, I will go to any extent to talk to my distributors, to anybody, and to whatever power I have, I would be a part of that, and I would do that. There's no looking back on that at all. If there's a conversation, I would call anybody, I will knock any doors to make such a thing happen. But it's a different world. Marketing is a different world, distribution is a different world, and of course theatre owners, it's a completely different world. To my extent, to whatever power, to my capability, whatever I can do, I will go all out. And that too, with Shivanna, I will go all out and I will be doing.
Hi, this is I request for the next few minutes, that's it, okay? Thank you. Thank you guys, thank you. You have promised me.
Whenever there's a character given, I try to see which is closer to my personal life experience, and that's how I draw my emotions. That's how I make it as real as possible. Kanguwa was a very, very different world, which is 700,000 years back. But I really have a lot of respect and love for my director's writings and the choice of words and his briefing. Kanguwa stands for his word. He stands for his people. And what come may, he's not a fighter, but he's a warrior. I have a lot of respect for Kanguwa as a character, and maybe I have said this before, I would like to repeat. I would like to be Kanguwa in real life. Whenever there's a word given, I would want to completely stand for it. And that's the character I've played. And it also talks about forgiveness, which is the most purest form of love. And the whole sequence is just not an action sequence, which is, you obviously seen the trailer, but there's a lot of underlying emotion in the film. It will just not be like an action sequence or a video game, but the whole core and the backbone of the film is the emotion. So I completely had a lot of respect, and I fell in love with Kanguwa. Other states, other language speaking people from US, when they want to come back and settle in India, they of course talk about Bengaluru. So you have a collective response which is happening here. It's just not restricted to one language or just one sensibility. If it's accepted here in Bengaluru, we take it for granted that everybody has watched it in all languages possible. Collectively, they have accepted the film and they have appreciated the film. So definitely looking forward for first call from Bengaluru.
But is it the revenue you earn from Bengaluru or the kind of response for your acting? And
I will stay back with the love they have given for the film. I'm also a producer, I'm also an actor, but in this I'm an actor. But even if I was a producer, my first call or the first response I will be waiting for is the acceptance and the love they have given in the gallery, in the theaters. That will be my first wait.